I just don't know if Francis Ngannou is going to have the stamina to go all 12 rounds with a guy like Deontay Wilder. Obviously, Ngannou is the bigger fighter, definitely going to have a lot of weight on Deontay Wilder. But that's also going to slow him down, especially in those later rounds. And Deontay Wilder, I mean, he's been in there with literally some of the best fighters in the world. You know, and it's not like Francis Ngannou doesn't have a shot, because he does. If he can land flush on Deontay Wilder, I think he could definitely knock Deontay Wilder out. But no doubt about it, I mean, technically Deontay is the better boxer, but I still think Ngannou does have a chance, especially in the first 4 or 5 rounds where he does still have the energy and stamina. But I think the later this fight goes on, the odds of Ngannou winning is going to decrease. And you can see Deontay Wilder has really slimmed out, and that's only going to help his cardio, especially in those later rounds. And here we have an interaction between Wilder and Ngannou.
Blessings. Good to meet you. Yeah, the pleasure's mine. Good training.
And just look how big Francis Ngannou is. I mean, I don't care who you are. If this guy catches you, you're going to sleep. And look, Ngannou can box. Is he as good as a boxer as Deontay Wilder? Probably not. I mean, it's not like Deontay is the most technical boxer of all time. He just has that right hand, and if he lands it, you're going to sleep. And same thing with Ngannou. Not the best technical boxer, but if he can land, you know, the fight is over. And look, I mean, he's got a good uppercut. He's got a good hook. There's definitely a lot of worse boxers in the UFC in the heavyweight division. But I think realistically, I would think that Deontay Wilder would win this fight. He just has too much experience. He's been in there with Tyson Fury, been in there with some really good boxers. Unless Ngannou can land one big lucky punch in the first few rounds. Please be sure to leave your prediction in the comment section down below. Would you be going with Francis Ngannou, or are you going with Deontay Wilder? So both of these guys have already publicly said that they're interested in this fight. Francis Ngannou has stated he's looking for one big boxing match, and then he's going to go back to MMA. And for Deontay Wilder, there just isn't that many big fights. I mean, there's the Andy Ruiz fight. You know, there's an Anthony Joshua fight. Those fights do have a lot of risk. When he can just fight Francis Ngannou, who's never fought a professional boxing match a day in his life, and probably make, you know, quite a bit more money fighting Ngannou, because there is that crossover from the UFC fans and the boxing fans. I mean, this is going to be a big fight for Francis Ngannou. He's going to make the most money he's ever made in his career in one fight. And for Deontay Wilder, this fight makes a lot of sense as well. Once again, there isn't that many people for Deontay Wilder to currently fight. I think this is the biggest fight you can make for Deontay Wilder. I think Francis Ngannou, he could fight either Wilder or Tyson Fury. Either of those fights are massive for Francis Ngannou. But I wouldn't be surprised if this fight ends up getting officially confirmed in the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or so. Ngannou obviously left the UFC because he wasn't really happy with what he was getting paid, and now he has the opportunity to probably make somewhere from 10, 20, 30 million dollars for one boxing match. So I mean, win or lose, Francis Ngannou is definitely going to win in the situation, at least compared to what he was making in the UFC. And if Deontay Wilder does end up losing, I mean, at least he's going to get one big final payday before he retires. But once again, leave your prediction for this fight in the comment section down below. Are you going with Francis Ngannou, or are you going with Deontay Wilder? As always, please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and watch this video next.